take control. Let the music 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 take control.
Hello everyone, hello. Sad Muffin, Gareth Aviation, vRYR 001, hello, welcome guys. Today, 2 flights, both of them really short, around 50 minutes. We're flying from Seville to Alicante and back. Alright. So, hello everyone. Hope you're all having a great day. Today, Ryanair Ops down to Alicante and back. So we're going to be doing a turnaround. Flying from Seville. And yeah, hope you're all going to have a great time. And why not get started? So I'll start the flight on the Pegasus flight tracker.
Ryanair, low fares, made
And
simple.
yeah, let's begin. Oh, short field performance, nice. So, batteries, exit lights, and let's get the fasten seatbelt sign on, and window heat as well. Well, actually we can't really turn on the yaw damper for now. Yep, there we go. Alright. So we're currently on Alicante Tower, Alicante, Seville Tower, and we have Alicante Tower online at our destination. So rough airport is Lima Echo Zulu Lima, and we need to set the iris position. There we go. No, it's fine. I've done this countless times. Okay, so we're going to be departing runway 09er. how are the winds looking here? 3 knots actually, so winds calm 060, variables 360, 120 actually. So we're flying down to Alicante, and we are vRYR flights 4816. Alright, and so we're departing 09er, and I don't really know what departure ATC will clear us for, so I think we should contact for clearance now. So what do we have here? Yeah, quite a lot of departures, so let's maybe contact ATC for clearance. I need to write it down first. I'm getting the Wind Wing Autopilot and FMC. Really? Nice. My birthday's coming soon as well, so I might get something for my birthday. I'm not sure though. Okay, so we are so what's the station name? So Seville Tower, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, Seville Tower. We're vRYR. I keep forgetting my call sign. 4816. I think we're stand 15. Yeah, 15. This is definitely 15.
Ryanair. Low fares.
I remember I chose the company stand, which is recommended. Yeah, 50. Stand. Type 737-800 and IFR to Alicante. What's current information? Current information. Bravo. So we're going to be departing out of runway 09er, and we have direct Mike Alpha Romeo, so we might get a departure or we might get an order to maintain runway heading after departure. We should probably contact for IFR. So, let's contact Seville Tower and get the IFR. Seville Tower, good morning, vRYR 4816, stand 15, type 737-800, request IFR to Alicante with information Bravo. Alright.
Ryanair 4816, good day. Your information Bravo is correct. Report when you're ready to copy.
I think I'm ready to copy, right? Ready to copy, vRYR 4816.
Ryanair 4816, you are ready to copy?
Confirm, ready to copy, vRYR 4816.
Ryanair 4816, information Bravo is correct to Alicante by Martin 4 Golf, runway 09er, initial 0800, Q&A 1019er, squad 5006.
vRYR 4816, clear to destination, depart 09er, Mike Alpha Romeo for Golf departure, initial climb flight level 80, squawk 5006. I don't know.
Ryanair for A1C, your rate back is correct. Repo when start up and push back.
Wilco, Ryanair 4816. Good. Alright, so we're cleared for the Mike Alpha Romeo departure. To Mike Alpha Romeo. Alright. So sounds like he's gonna die in a day. Yeah. he might be smoking, yeah. Anyways. So let's squawk first. 5006. Perfect. Okay, and now we need to pull up the OFP.
Ryanair, low fares, made simple.
Okay, so Mike Alpha Romeo, then Mike 744. That's whiskey. Mike 744 to Mike Golf Alpha. Then November 851 to Rest 2. And then we'll select an ILS Zulu. And is it Rest 2 3 Quebec or 3 Mike? I need to check on the charts. Star Rest 2. I think we're gonna go for 3 Mike and transition. I think Vilna transition, right? But Vilna 1? Yeah, Vilna 1 transition. I think. Okay, so departure. Okay, this is I think we'll just go for Delta 280 Sierra. Like this maybe. It's supposed, yeah, that's fine. Without the Vilna transition, because it's a little weird. Okay, we can activate that. Okay, now we need to cost index 6. Okay, we can start the APU actually by now. So APU start. Okay. Reserves 2.5. Oh, and I forgot fuel. We need to enter our desired fuel, which is block fuel 5742.
Ryanair, low fares, made simple.
And payload 0 fuel weight 60.7. There we go. So 60.70 fuel weight, and I wanted to do 320, and that's actually optimal, so we'll go for 320. Wait, 320, not 32. Average wind 12.6, so very calm. TOC ISA +3, and transition altitude 6001. execute. Oh, I forgot actually the trip switches 2.5 or 4. We'll go for 2.4. Okay. Performance tool. Departure 09er, and I think we'll go full length for this one. TO1 45.5. So TO1 45 salt temp and 5 flaps 5. We'll accept these V speeds but not enter them yet. 5.72. Okay, and runway wind. So, oh my gosh. So it's 3 knots, 06 UA. And runway slope is 0.25. Oh well, we can only, so we'll go 0.3. Takeoff, so new speeds, but they will still adjust after I put up flaps. Alright, so AP is online. I forgot to turn on the packs. Okay, so 320 and arrival alt is 150 feet.
Ryanair, low fares, made simple.
I'll just double check this route in case. Yeah, I think I will go direct from where? Delta is 901 Quebec. We'll go to Tosca. Why not? Yeah. Yes. Very nice. And this is a really short route. Insufficient fuel. Shut up. It's fine. Okay. Alright, so I think we're ready for push. So, fuel pumps, I'll tell the crew to be seated. And we'll set chocks removed. And let's request pushback now. And maybe close the doors, that's a good idea. Okay, and we'll begin with the pre-flight checklist. So, park and brake set, battery guard closed, standby power guard closed, fuel pumps on, APU start and on, APU generators are on, position lights are steady, logo lights not required, cabin lights on, emergency exit lights guard closed, passenger signs on, PAX auto, arrest mode selectors are navigation, FMC set, and alright, transponder set, speed we'll select that after pushback, and we forgot runway heading, so 901. Okay, continuing now. So heading set, initial altitude. We were cleared for flight level 80, so that's set. Yaw damper on. Window heat on. Flight altitude set. Landing
Ryanair,
altitude set.
low fares, made simple.
Flight directors on. LNAV for now not required, but we'll be turning that on later. VNAV not required. Minimums, we don't need that actually, so we'll skip that. Local QNH set. Auto brake for now off. Com radios set. And doors closed. That's the before start checklist complete. Oh, but no, that was the pre-flight checklist. Before start checklist. Actually, we'll skip that for now. We can request pushback clearance. Seville Tower, Ryanair 4816, stand 15, request push and start.
Ryanair 4816, estarà amb pushback a prop, facing southwest. Sierra Whiskey.
Push and start approved. Face southwest, Ryanair 4816. Okay, no, we don't need GSX. So southwest. Which way is southwest? No idea. Southwest is 180. I think we'll go this way, right? This is the correct way. Because we're going for 09er. I'll just check on the charts. What's your problem with this guy, bro? Yeah, this way, and then we'll go. Well, actually, yeah, southwest. So it's this way. .09er, so that's going to the east. Oh no, it's the wrong way actually. I don't know, wait, if we go this way, 90 degrees, heading will go east. So he cleared us, yeah. So cancel. We need to replan the pushback because we did the wrong way. Yeah. This is fine. Okay, let's request. Release the parking brake. Right, all engines clear. We can start engines. So packs off. Yep, so let's go. Alright, starting number 2. Clear on the left and clear on the right. Start valve open, N1 rising, N2 rising, and all pressure rising.
May we have your complete attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. These features may differ from aircraft that you have flown on before. Please remove headphones for this demonstration. All
control lever
exits are indicated by a red exit sign, and the floor path markings will guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency. The exits
and
are
EGT
located
rising.
on the sides of the aircraft, at the front.
Oh shit! We're actually facing the wrong way.
Of the cabin. All exits are also shown on the safety card. The nearest exit may be behind you.
He wanted us to go this way.
Emergency evacuation.
I'm stupid actually. I thought we were going the right way, and we were.
And secure by pulling the loose end.
Oh my gosh.
Lift the buckle cover.
Well, that's our fault. We're gonna have to tell that guy.
Will drop automatically from the panels above your head. Remain seated.
Yeah, we're facing
firmly on the mask to stop
northeast.
Place the mask over your nose and mouth, secure with the strap, and breathe normally. Don't worry if the bag does not inflate. Oxygen is flowing. Fit your own mask first before helping anyone else. The life jackets are stowed in a pocket beneath your seat or in the
okay, yeah, 20 seconds well up. Starting number 1. Start valve open. N2 rising. N1 rising.
secure as shown.
And
To replace
oil
the life
pressure
jacket, pull
rising.
down sharply on the red toggle. There is a mouthpiece for further inflation or deflation and a light to attract attention. Do not inflate your
25%
life jacket
N2.
until you are outside the aircraft.
Okay.
Before takeoff, please study the safety card located within the area you are seated, as it includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type. It is essential that cabin staff
Right, so we will
and
go
instructions given by the
enough,
crew are followed.
and we'll
We
meet
would
between
like
up at
to
around
remind you
1,000
that
feet.
smoking is not permitted anywhere on board. Your hand baggage must be securely stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you, and it must not block any aisle or exit. Now please ensure that your seatbelt is securely
Alright,
fastened, tray
engine
table folded,
1
armrest
stable.
down, and window blinds open. For your safety, we recommend that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times. Portable
Okay,
electronic
and
devices such as tablets and mobile phones in flight mode
select
may
flaps
be used
5.
throughout the flight. Please select flight mode now and hold your device securely or place it in a
RTO.
pocket. If your device or its battery is damaged, hot, produces smoke, is lost, or falls into the seat structure,
And we can now
please inform the
set
cabin
the
crew immediately. Larger
new
devices,
speeds,
including laptops,
so
must
147.
be switched off and stowed in your cabin baggage for takeoff and landing.
Let me just
Thank you
verify
for your
this is
attention.
a
Please sit back,
well,
relax,
you can't
and
really change
enjoy
it.
the flight.
Alright, so 5.8 units.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, please particularly aircraft there 8 emergency exit.
Okay,
And
that's
the
fine.
life jacket are just located above your head.
So let's continue with the flight controls check. So full left, full right, full up, full down, rudder right and left. Now recall checked. Let's hide engine information. Alright, and we can proceed with the before taxi checkers. So generators 1 and 2 on, probe heat on, anti-ice not required, PAX auto, isovalve auto, APU bleed off, APU off, start switches continuous, flaps 5 green light, elevator trim set for takeoff within takeoff range, flight controls free and correct, and recall checked, and of course lower display unit off. Now we can request taxi clearance. Sevilla Tower Rhino 4816 request taxi runway 09er.
Ryanair 4816, approach taxi by Golf 7 Alpha Hotel Papa 1. Report when you ready to depart.
Right. Taxi via Golf Alpha Hotel and Papa 1 Ryanair 4816. Okay, so we Golf. Oh wait, Golf 7. Oh yeah, we are pushed back the wrong way. Ryanair 4816, I'm very sorry. It appears I've pushed back the wrong way. May we taxi via Golf 9, Golf 8, and then Golf 7?
Ryanair 4816, approach taxi by Golf 7 Alpha Hotel Papa 1.
Okay, but he still wants us. Okay, Golf 7 Alpha Hotel and Papa 1 Ryanair 4816. Okay, we'll just go Okay, we'll just go straight and then yeah. Okay, we'll just taxi and we'll see if he tells us anything. Hope not. Right, clear on the left and clear on the right. Okay, we can engage. Yeah, Alnav is already engaged. And Alicante Tower left, great. Everything's going south. He definitely knows I'm going the wrong way. Why is there no taxi line here? Okay, that's weird. Okay, and he wants us on Gulf 7. So not this right, but the next one. Alright, it's fine now. We can now proceed. And we taxi to Papa 1 Hotel and then Papa 1. Okay, he didn't say anything, so that's good. Oh, I forgot the taxi light, oh my gosh. Alright, so we can proceed with the before takeoff checklist. Fuel flow, reset, then rate. Okay, center fuel pumps not required, anti-ice not required, cabin lights on, flight instruments checked, engine instruments checked, takeoff data, V1142, vRYR142, V2147, nav data, nav equipment checked, and now we'll continue after takeoff clearance below the line. Okay, is this Papa 1? Yep, Hotel Papa 1, yep. Why? Okay. That was weird. Okay. Seville Tower Ryanair 4816 approaching Hotel Papa 1, ready for departure.
Are you ready to departure?
A-firm ready to for departure.
Ryanair 4816, wind 060 degrees, take now, clear to take off, runway 09er.
Winds copied, clear for takeoff 09er, Ryanair 4816. Continuing with the checklist, landing lights on, strobe lights on, taxi lights off, transponder Tara, and clock start and ET on this side. That's the before takeoff checklist complete, and we'll go for a rolling takeoff here. So auto throttle, %, stable. Set takeoff thrust. Speed alive. $80 knots, cross checked, throttle hold. V1 rotates.
V2.
Gear up, positive rate. And nav. VNAV speed. Speed check, flaps 1. Speed check, flaps up. Command A.
Ryanair 4816, contact with Unicom 122.A. Good fly, Mr. Eddie. See you again.
Monitor Unicom on 122.8, Ryanair 4816. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye bye. Alright, Unicom. There we go. A nice we're in the air now. No Alicante tower there, unfortunately. I'm the only inbound, so don't think no one's gonna come online, unfortunately. How's weather at Alicante? 7 knots, variable 050110. Nice. System for runway 10. And there we go, that's passing transition, standard, start switches off. Okay, and we'll set cruising altitude 320, I think it was, right? 320, yeah. Yep, 320. And we'll turn off and re-engage VNAV. I'll turn off the runway turn-off lights. And there we go, nice departure out of Seville. headed for Alicante. Gonna be there at approximately 10:02 Zulu. So we're gonna land at Alicante in around 45 minutes. Alright, approaching 10,000, landing lights off, and we can release the cabin crew.
Ladies and gentlemen, please continue to observe the seatbelt sign until the captain has switched off for you. We do recommend for your safety comfort that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened for the whole duration of the flight. Please take care when you open your overhead lockers and item of your luggage may be dislodged following the cause injury. There is a cold bell, read the light, your pressure base just in the pine above your head. There's a 3 toilets to board, 1 at the front and 2 at the heel with your baby change facilities on the right. We'd like to remind you this no smoke your baby flight and our toilets are fitted with smoke detectors and especially prohibited to be all alcohol on board and not going to be tolerated. Shortly the cabin crew will start our flight service with your drinks, snacks, scotch games and duty-free items. But until then, we invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight with us.
Alright, at 12,000 feet we'll release the cabin. Alright, 12,000. We can release the passengers. And let's get some nice chill music on here. Oh, and we can also begin the after takeoff checklist. Auto brake off, start switches off, runway turn off lights off, and cabin lights on. Can also grab the other checklist, and we can actually, I think, proceed with the climb out checklist. So command A set, altimeter standard, ATC, yeah, we're on Unicom, landing lights off, fasten seatbelt sign off, and center fuel pumps not required, so off. And that's the climb out checklist complete. Are we gonna need anti-ice at our destination? No, it's 24 degrees Celsius, no clouds at Alicante. I love flying into Alicante. It's a really nice ILS approach into 10. Oh, my bad. Really nice ILS approach into Alicante. We can actually, or maybe we'll do it on a cruise. Hello, Sad Muffin, welcome back. We're just climbing out of Seville, and we're gonna be at Alicante airport in around 40 minutes. So yeah, pretty short flight. We'll land in Alicante, do a quick turnaround, and we'll fly back to Seville. Dang, even Santiago approach is online, but not Alicante. Maybe we'll catch Seville on the way back. Speaking of, where is our company stand? 16. Where is stand 16? Oh, here. So it's best if we vacate as soon as possible. Given the current winds, we can go, I think, flap 40, but 30 would be better. 7 knots isn't that bad though. But the winds are a little bit variable. So definitely gonna be going Orbig 3. Because we want to vacate Charlie 2. It's actually best if we do flap 40. But if not, we'll roll down to Charlie 4. Charlie 2 is an high speed exit, so we can even exit at 50 knots. Got 120 left in my right engine. What should I do? Cause in the other one, Jesus Christ, have you got? Check if you've got the fuel pump set correctly, and immediately engage the crossfeed. Immediately engage crossfeed. And check if you have center fuel pumps and all other fuel pumps on, because you have a full center tank. Where are you even flying to? Iceland? Because you have so much fuel. Szczęść Boże, szczęść Boże. Hello, by the way. Only 35 minutes to landing in Alicante. I love turnarounds, they're so cool. Especially Ryanair ones. Roads from Birmingham. Turned on center once on, but turn on the crossfeed, because that is not correct configuration. Definitely turn on all fuel pumps and immediately engage crossfeed. Of course, to the right engine. Crossfeed right here. These fuel pumps, engage them, and all these, and engage the crossfeed. Because that is, you're about to run out of fuel on your left engine. On your right engine, sorry. Okay, climb out. 16-minute climb out. Nice. Clock stopped. Alright, good. You should slowly see the right engine, the left engine losing fuel, and the right engine filling with fuel. The third one on the pump says it's low pressure. Well, that's definitely not correct. They all need to be blank for them to be pumping fuel. They can't say low pressure. If one says low pressure, then either you've run out of fuel or you have something incorrectly set. By this time you've probably run out of fuel already in that engine, so you might see it slowly spooling down and running out of fuel. But that's definitely a massive fuel imbalance, and the aircraft is extremely struggling. You only have 120 kilograms of fuel left, which is like nothing. Wait, no. Does it say 120 or 1.2? Because does it say 1.2? Center's going down. That's good. But you need to engage the crossfeed for the left, for the engine to grab fuel from the other engine. Alright, I think we should begin descent preparation. Fix, so we're landing runway 10. So we'll do a ring for 4, for 10, and what's 32 times 3? 32 times 3, 64, 96. There we go. Perfect. And we should probably calculate the gross weight. So we have 4 tons of fuel, so that's minus 0.6. So 64.1 is the gross weight. And those are the correct speeds. So now we can begin with the landing calculations. Ideally we will go for flaps 40 with auto brake 3 on vRYR add actually not 5, it's 7 knots, so we'll go for vRYR add 4. Okay, no, not max. There we go. So we'll stop around halfway down the runway. So we'll make it for Charlie 2 actually with this configuration. What about, I think we should make it for flaps 30 as well. Good, if it's staying at 90 it should begin to rise soon, if you have the crossfeed engaged correctly. As you can see, this is my current fuel configuration, only 0.001 off. I have nothing in the center though, since this is a really short flight. Okay, so it should be 151. 30. It's actually, oh yeah, +4, yeah, so that's correct. Okay, but I'll wait for a new weather update before I input anything, because there should be one any second. And we'll descend straight to What's the intercept altitude at Alicante? 3,300. We'll descend just straight for 3,300. There's no ATC, so we can descend wherever we want. Yep, still no ATC at Alicante. Okay. We are 10 nautical miles till top of descent, so we'll be descending soon. Increasing in fuel. Bro, then you have the crossfeed engaged in the wrong direction. You have the crossfeed engaged in the wrong direction. You're about to run out of fuel in that engine. You have the crossfeed engaged in the wrong direction. You need to change it to the other direction. Oh my gosh, bro. It's engaged in the wrong direction. You must change it. No, absolutely not. Center fuel pumps must stay on. Just turn on the crossfeed in the other direction. Okay, so we're 4.5 nautical miles. Let's click on descend now. And we're now descending, guys. After Tosca, we'll go direct here, maybe. Yeah, like that. Alright, and I'll book another flight in virtual Ryanair. Book it back to... I don't need a photo, just turn the crossfeed on in the other direction, okay? I do not need a photo. And we need to make a new flight plan in SimRiff. So we're now gonna be 4815. And I'm just going to check in real life what was the cruising altitude. So Alicante to Seville. Change it to the other direction, please. It can't be increasing. You must engage it in the other direction. You have to turn the switch so it's like this, but to the other side. Okay. I don't want to touch the crossfeed because it's not supposed to be used like that. Alright, 290. Fuel planning, that's fine. Okay, an alternate. I need to get the preferred alternates. For Seville. Oh my god, I hate this. Preferred alternates. SVQ. That's gonna be Malaga. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get this paper inside. There we go. Alright, so we won't be needing the Ryanair preferred alternates. Okay, so 4.5. We are now Ryanair 24 Mike. Alright. And I think that's it. Oh yeah, we need to input the route. Astro to Mamis. Yeah. There we go. So let's generate the flight plan now. And we need to book. There we go. Okay. Okay, I'll just pause this and dispatch. Okay, let's begin preparing now. So course 100. And the frequency 11030. Oh no, 1030 per. Oh my gosh, 11030. Oh, it's because. Why is there not? Oh my gosh, I just broke it. There we go. 11030. What? ILS 11030. What? Oh my god! Why is the decimal not inputting? Wait, I think I have to. Wait, no, where is it? There's been no. Cut off, no. Panel. You won't. Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Auto arm. It's an error because there's no decimal. And why is there no decimal? No idea. Test. See, here it's fine. But here, when I click 11030, it's not fine.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen,
because there's no decimal.
So if you're moving around the cabin or using the washrooms at this time, we'd ask you now to return to your seats, ensuring any hand baggage you may have moved during the journey.
And I can't even change it.
The seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers. Your tray tables should be folded away.
11030. Yes.
For landing.
It's not a vRYR though.
It's however, if you're using a laptop,
ILS.
into the overhead locker.
There we go. Finally. Okay, I don't know what that was. Anyways, we need to set the minima, like now, and the minima is 412. 412. There we go. 412 sets. Alright, so that's basically done. And what's the published missed approach? Goes to Mako. We'll continue with publish missed approach procedure in case of a go around. That's all I need to say for that, because we'll continue publish missed. Okay. And of course I was waiting for the new weather update. Winds 8 knots. Can we tackle that? Yeah. We'll go actually, yeah, we'll go flap 30. And vRYR had 4 because 8 knots, yeah. 30, and it's gonna be 151. Alright, that's basically the descent preparation completed. And local QNH is 1022. Perfect. Kavok is clear, but I do see some clouds in front. I accidentally turned that off. Very nice view. And I just realized FS Realistic isn't working. So let's open that.
FS Realistic connected.
There we go. There we go. And now, yeah, there we go. We can see FS Realistic is working. Oh, and by the way, I forgot. There we go. Alright. So we'll soon continue with turning off. Oh, I forgot. We're already at 16,000 feet, so should have done that a minute ago. And till landing, I'll contact cabin crew. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Ah, the clock. I'm stupid. Okay, whatever. Maybe. $11:34. So we started descending at 11:34. It's 11:47. We might go vertical speed for this. But not yet. Look at the views. You instantly know when you're in Spain because the terrain is so different compared to the rest of Europe. So much sand. It's always hot. Okay, so Waterberg 3, and we're going flap 30 with a speed of 151. And what speed should we be? 230. We can go 230 for now. That's fine. And then 200, and then, so yeah, flaps up I think is right. Yeah, a little below flaps up. We might need a little bit of drag to slow down. If we go in a passenger view, we can see the spoilers. Yeah, spoilers are up, slowing the plane down. There we go, we're already at 240 knots. Still no Alicante Tower, but there is traffic at Alicante. Still at the gate though, but yeah. So as I discussed earlier, we'll vacate Charlie 2 if not possible, Charlie 4, and we'll taxi via Charlie and Bravo to stand 16, which is near gate Charlie. There we go, we don't need the spoilers anymore, so we can stow those. Alright, and 10 minutes to landing, so cabin crew 10 minutes to landing, thank you. There we go. So, landing in 10 minutes. Yep, 10:01 Zulu, and it's currently 9:51 Zulu. Okay, so we'll go for transition level, whatever Seville gives, why not? 70. We'll go 75 for QNH 1022. 72,000 feet. We'll engage. We'll set local QNH. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go for vertical speed. A negative 1,200 feet per minute. Oh my gosh. Yep. And we might need a little bit more drag. Okay, let's slow down to 220 maybe. And yeah, with this current descent rate will be perfectly. And 4,000 is the missed approach altitude. And there we go. 7,500. Look at QNH. Set. There we go, just 5 minutes to go. I just increased fuel in the FMC. Well, that's kind of cheating, isn't it? It's like it fuel the aircraft from the ground. Okay, anyways, 220 knots. Stow the speed brake. We'll actually decrease already to flaps up speed. And actually we can go flaps 1. So speed checked, flaps 1, set. And we can go for 2. Oh my gosh. The game just froze. Great. There we go. 200 knots. Whoa, that's some. Whoa, that's really shaky. That's some turbulence, definitely. Jesus Christ. Okay. And we're soon turning on to final approach. So actually now. Alright, we may want to slow down a little bit. Actually we can go flaps 5, so speed check flaps 5 and we'll go 180 knots. We can now engage approach mode, so approach mode for lock. And we may continue with the approach checklist. So approach checklist, altimeter check, localizer frequency and course set both sides. Approach mode is armed, and we'll continue after glide slope is alive. So we can actually decrease this a little bit. Maybe even now to negative 800. Alright, we can arm the speed brake set. Oh my gosh, I forgot landing lights. That was very unprofessional. Alright, so coming into land now. Runway should be in sight any second now. There we go, altitude acquire. We can set flaps 5 speeds. 170 knots. There we go. Just resetting that. Good.
2,500.
Checked. Altitude acquire. And glide slope. Right, actually we can go gear down now and flaps 15. And we may continue with the checklist. We can actually set the reference and landing flaps already. So landing flap sets, reference speed +4, wind correction. We can go +5 just in case. Right, and missed approach altitude set. And we can continue with the approach checklist. So glide slope alive, gear down, 3 greens, flaps, landing flaps set, speed brake armed, start switches continuous, and now landing checklist, missed approach altitude set, runway turn off lights on, landing gear check down, 3 greens, autopilot on, and auto thrust on. Landing checklist complete. Alright, we have the runway fully in sight now. So yeah, let's land. 2 minutes till landing. I probably should announce something in Unicom. Alicante traffic, vRYR 4816, fully established ILS 10. Right. Checked. My controls.
+100.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed brake up. Reversers. Outbreak 3. knots. 60 knots. Reversers idle. Alright, so we're vacation Charlie 4 now.
Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair. Low fares, made simple.
Flatline walking ahead is for 5 minutes ahead of your schedule. For your comfort, but especially for your safety, please do remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the captain has
Alright, APU starts.
Please take care of removing overhead lockers. As items on your hand luggage may
Alicante traffic, Ryanair 4816, vacated by Charlie 4, taxiing stand 16. Alrighty, and we may now continue with the after landing checklist. After landing checklist, transponder standby, flaps retracted, no lights, speed brake down, no lights, landing lights off, strobe lights off, taxi lights on, cabin lights on, anti-ice not required, APU start not running yet, probe heat off, start switches off, auto brake off, turn off lights off, and APU generators on. So that's the after landing checklist complete. Okay, stand 16 should be here I think. Let me just double check. Yeah, this is stand 16, so next stand is 16.
Alicante traffic, head
Yeah,
over
that's
Ryanair Togo Yankee at the gate 83, start and push.
Alright, pulling into stand 16, we can shut down number 2. Number 2 is spilling down, shutting down. Elect master caution, that's expected. Okay, well. Come on. Come on. Why is the plane not moving? Is it this glitch again? Hope not. None. No, it's not the failure. Yep, hydraulic, that's expected. That's weird, we usually don't need that much power to move, but whatever. And stop. Parking brake set. APU
Ryanair.
on.
Low fares, made simple.
Bleed. Release cabin. And we could turn off hydraulic pumps.
Starting pushback, Ryanair 7, Togo Yankee from the gate 83.
Alright, we can continue with shutdown checklist, but we need to turn off fuel pumps and set shocks, ground power, and extend the air stairs as well, open the doors, you know, all that stuff. Alright, so we can now continue with I had the service interphone on the whole flight. Jesus Christ. Okay, anyways, shutdown checklist. Parking brake set, engine control levers cut off, ground contact established, ground operations, stairs, yeah, and ground power, passenger signs off, APU bleed air on, anti-collision light off, fuel pumps off, L-aft fuel pump on, anti-ice off, elect pumps off, ISA valve open, flight directors off, electrical power established. We can turn off the APU and bleeds as well. Well, actually no, yeah, we should turn it off. Okay, anyways, electrical power established. Exterior lights, well, only the steady lights are not required, and doors open. That's the shutdown check is complete. We may now continue with filing the PREP and doing our flight back. So we may now go to ivao, send the flight plan to ivao. Alicante, Malaga is the alternate, flight level 290, and people on board 169 again. And yep, that's all set. So submit flight plan, and so we can disconnect. Ryanair 4816 on blocks. Disconnecting. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Right.
11.
And now we're reconnecting as Ryanair 24 Mike. At the stand, same stand. Yep, there we go. There's our buddy right there. Also a Ryanair plane, a 737-800, just like us. So we'll now continue with planning our next flight down to Seville. Is Seville Tower still online? Yes, actually, and quite a lot of people are coming in. So let's go to Seville. So pause. Rough airport is Alicante Airport. Flying to Seville. Lima Echo Zulu Lima. We're Ryanair flight 4815. And departing runway 10 via the Astro.
Go Yankee taxi to runway 10 at Alicante.
Yeah, okay. Astro Mike 9085 to Mamis. And then the arrival for runway, I think it's 09er still in use, not sure. Is it 09er? Yes, it's 09er in use. So we'll do ILS Zulu. Yes, ILS Zulu in use. And Mammoth 1 Foxtrot. So next page. This is a weird departure. Wait, 1 second. Maybe we should activate the route. There we go. Okay, so this is a weird departure, but whatever. Oh, Alicante Tower's online. Nice. So we'll request IFR now.
And we was taxiing to and from the runway 10.
Don't hear the ATC. Alright, whatever. Yeah, I don't hear the ATC. Anyways, so transponders standby. We should probably hurry up.
Alicante Tower for Ryanair Tango Yankee.
So cost index 6. Oh, and also we need to fuel ourselves and so on and so on.
Yankee, I don't receive you.
3.0. Alicante Tower, this is Ryanair 24 Mike Mike. I do not appear to hear you. And there we go. He left. Is something wrong with his mic, I think. Anyways, 6728. Passengers, zero fuel weight, 60.7. Yeah. So that's set. Reserves, 3 tons of reserves. And we're climbing only to 290. Burn trip 2.9. Average wind 349.12. Talk ISA +3 -45 and 6001. Bam. Okay, but okay, this is weird. Oh, Alicante left here. Okay. Yeah, because I think he's having problem with his mic. Alright, tier 144.5. Flap 5, QRH off. We'll accept these speeds. Oh, well, actually we need to give the runway wind. Oh my gosh, accidentally closed the meter. There we go. So runway winds 110, 8 knots, 110. 8, and slope is -0.1. Takeoff, new speeds. We can trim. Good. Alright. I forgot to start new flight in Pegasus.
Ryanair, low fares,
Start
made
APU.
simple.
290 and arrival alt is gonna be 100. So I'm ready here in the FMC. Yeah. So you can request IFR. Where's our buddy? Oh, he's all the way over there. He's taxiing. I'll write down an IFR just in case. If not, then we'll just taxi. We'll just taxi straight out. We don't even need a. Oh my gosh! Forgot to start the APU. And I need to check departure. Astro 4 Alpha. One zero. And what's the initial on that?
Ryanair 7 Tango Yankee line up and take off on 10.
Yeah, I think we're gonna start our engines here. So anti-collision light, packs off, and yep, let's start the engine. So starting number 2 now. Oh yes, of course, APU bleeds. Start valve open now. N2 rising and N1 rising. Oil pressure also rising. Perfect.
Ryanair.
25%.
Low fares, made simple.
Oh, I forgot the doors. Jesus. Alright, starting clock. Oh my gosh. Forgot to stop it here. There we go. Right, 20 seconds have passed, starting number 1. Start valve open, enter rising. N1 rising and oil pressure rising. Oh, I forgot.
Ryanair.
There
Low
we go.
fares, made simple.
Alrighty. Engine stable. Packs, lead, probe heat. And we can proceed with the before taxi checklist. So, before taxi, of course, first we need to set flaps 5. And then verify the speeds. So 148 is set, and we're already trimmed. Yep. Okay, so let's do the control check. Full left, full right, full up, full down, right and left. There we go. So we can now proceed with the before taxi checklist. So let me pull up the checklist. I have the wrong one. There we go. Right, before taxi checklist. Generators 1 and 2 on. Probe heat on. anti-ice not required, packs auto, isovalve auto, bleed off, APU off, start switches continuous, flaps 5 green lights, elevator trim set for takeoff within takeoff range, recall checked, and lower display unit off. Now we shall request taxi clearance,
Ryanair.
but there's
Low
no
fares,
ATC,
made simple.
so we will turn on the taxi lights, and we won't be needing the runway turn off lights, so that's the before taxi checklist complete. So clear on the left and clear on the right. So we will be taxiing forward and to the left and Alpha, yeah. So gate Bravo, or we can go, yeah, straight for gate Charlie. I think that's what, no. Why go back? We'll go straight down here via gate Bravo, then Bravo, and then Alpha, and we'll depart Alpha 4 full length. So let's release parking brake and move. So I'll have, oh, of course, flight directors, I forgot.
Attention, as cabin crew, see the safety features on this
I'll
aircraft.
have,
Earphones and headphones must be removed.
May we have your complete attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. These features may differ from aircraft that you have flown on before.
Alicante traffic, Ryanair 24 Mike, taxiing to Alpha 4, holding point runway 10 Alicante traffic.
And the full path markings will guide you to the nearest exit in an emergency. The exits are located on both sides of the aircraft, at the front, in the middle, and at the rear of the cabin. All exits are also shown on the safety card. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of an emergency evacuation, you must leave all your hand baggage behind. To fasten a seatbelt, insert the metal end into the buckle and secure by pulling the loose end. To open a seatbelt, lift the buckle cover. In case of a loss of cabin pressure, masks like this will drop automatically from the panels above your head. Remain seated and pull down firmly on the mask to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, secure with the strap, and breathe normally. Don't worry if the bag does not inflate. Oxygen is flowing. Fit your own mask first before helping anyone else. The life jackets are stowed in a pocket beneath your seat or in the panel above your head. If it's needed, remove the jacket from its packet and place it over your head. Bring the strap around your waist, clip at the front, and secure as shown. To inflate the life jacket, pull down sharply on the red toggle. There is a mouthpiece for further inflation or deflation and a light to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. Before taking off, please study the safety card located within the area you are seated, as it includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type. It is essential that cabin signs and instructions given by the crew are followed. We would like to remind you that smoking is not permitted anywhere on board. Your hand baggage must be securely stowed in the overhead locker or under the seat in front of you, and it must not block any aisle or exit. Now please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Alright, so we may now continue with the before takeoff checklist. Fuel flow, reset, then rate, set, center fuel pumps not required, anti-ice not required, cabin lights on, flight instruments checked, takeoff data, V1143, VR143, V2148, and nav equipment checked. And we'll in 1 second continue with below the line. First I'll announce in Unicom. Alicante traffic, Ryanair 24 Mike, departing runway 10. Alrighty. Safety demo is complete. Alright, continuing below the line, landing lights on, strobe lights, strobe and steady, taxi lights off, transponder Tara, and clock start on both sides. Alright, that's the before takeoff checklist complete. I am ready, so let's continue with our rolling takeoff. So auto throttle armed, or perhaps not. We'll first align. Alrighty. Takeoff. 40% stable. Set takeoff thrust. Speed alive checked. $80 knots, cross checked. Throttle hold. V1, rotate.
V2.
Gear up, positive rate of climb. And nav. VNAV. Command A, and cruising altitude on the MCP. Speed check flaps 1. Speed checked flaps up. Start switches off. And there we go, nice takeoff out of Alicante, now headed for Seville, back for Seville. I am number 2 in mount for Seville. I think. Yeah. Alrighty, that was a nice departure. Approaching transition altitude, set QNH standards. Alrighty, that was very nice, I think. And we'll be arriving into Alicante. Seville in 1 hour. very hot in my room. Alright, you can release cabin crew.
Please continue to observe the seatbelt sign until the captain has switched off for you. We do recommend for your safety comfort that you keep your seatbelt securely fastened for the whole duration of the flight. Please take care when you open your overhead lockers. The item of your luggage may be dislodged, fall out, and cause injury. There is a cold bell, read the light, and pressure vent just in the pine above your head. There's a 3 toilets on board, 1 at the front, and 2 at the rear with your baby change facilities on the right. We'd like to remind you this no smoke your baby flight, and our toilets are fitted with smoke detectors, and especially prohibitable to be all alcohol on board, and not gonna be tolerated. Shortly cabin crew will start our flight service with your drinks, snacks, scotch games, and duty-free items. But until then, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with us.
Alright, seatbelt sign off. And I think after this we'll go direct to Mamis, I think. Yeah. And then Betix. Mamix, Betix. Actually, we'll go 10 do. Wait, no. No. I meant to skip Betix. There we go. So Mamis. Actually, we can go, I think, without Mamis. Right? Yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna do some preparation real quick, and I'm going to go AFK. So quick. Approach, it's gonna be into that. 09 are still in use. Yeah. And here also 09 are in use, alrighty. So, okay. 0901 is the course. 0901. Company stand is gonna be 32. Where's 32? Here is 32. Yeah, so we're gonna have to stop as soon as possible. So winter comes, we're gonna go 09er, flap 40, outbreak 3. And we'll go 2 knots wind correction. So okay, so that's 143. And gross weight, calculating. We have currently 5, and that's gonna be 0.9er. So minus 0.9er, so that's 64.9er. And there we have the correct speeds. Flap 30 should be 40, I meant, should be 1 for 1, if that's correct. Perfect. Okay, and first the minima, which is 292. Perfect. And ILS frequency, which is 111.10. 111.10. 111.10. Good. And fix, of course, runway 09er /4/10 and 29 times 3, so 30, 90, 87. There we go. Perfect. And already set to descend to 2,000 feet. Yeah, 2,000. With enough, of course. And we'll be going auto brake 3 and heading 91. Good. Alright guys, I'll go AFK now. Be back soon. See ya. Alright, no worries. Yeah, I'm just here, but I'm gonna be AFK. I'm actually going AFK again, but I'm gonna be back in like 10 minutes probably. But yeah, no worries. Have a good day then. We're landing in Seville, by the way, in like 20 minutes time or something. Alright, I'll see ya.
washrooms at this time. We'd ask you now to return to your seats, ensuring any hand baggage you may have moved during the journey is placed either underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead lockers. Your tray tables should be folded away, seat backs in the upright position, seatbelt securely fastened for landing. If you continue to use small handheld devices at this time, however, if you're using a laptop, these need to be placed into your overhead locker. We'd also ask you at this time to familiarise yourself with your nearest emergency exit.
Alright guys, I'm back. Oh, it's a different Sevilla. It's not the same guy. Okay. Oh, I forgot seatbelt signs. Cabin crew, 15 minutes to landing, thank you. Drag. Okay, and we'll do 240 knots. We might want to do vertical speed. No, we'll do VNAV for now. We're looking for Charlie Foxtrot. Right, landing lights, turn off lights. So Zulu Lima, then Tendu, and then it's, yeah. So we'll do negative 1,400 for now. And we'll slow down to 230 knots. We have traffic in front of us. So we're number 2, CRJ 900. But we're number 2. He's currently on final approach. And we're landing in 10 minutes, so... Okay, we might need a little bit of drag. And transition level set by ETC at level 70. And okay, winds are very calm. Definitely variable, but 3 knots. And 1019er is the QNH. There's a plane like right above us, like cruising altitude. I don't see it. Alright. It's an A330 900. It's actually already like 2 hours left. Oh yeah, I see it. That's the Airbus A330 all the way up there. Yeah, over there. That's that little tiny dot is the Airbus A330. Meanwhile, over here, we're descending nicely. And what's the missed approach alt? It's 3,600. Holding at 12, yeah. Alright, soon approaching transition level. Hello, we're just about to land here in Seville, 8 minutes to landing. And we're actually overspeeding quite a lot, so. And okay, transition level, local QNH set. Okay, how's this looking? 1,200 will be fine, I think. Okay. There we go. Yep, that's gonna be just about perfect. And let's maybe already slow down to, you know what, now let's keep it. Maybe 220 will be good. No, let's keep it. We could actually go flaps 1 already, so speed check, flaps 1. Set. And at our destination we have Sevilla Tower online. The plane just landed, and now it's us. Let's slow down to 220 knots. Or maybe let's just head straight for the flaps up speeds. We'll go for 212. And yeah, we're going full stop. Well, as fast as stopping as possible. So autobrake 3 and flap 40. And we'll try to make it for Echo 5. Yeah. Because I don't want to go all the way down to Hotel Papa. And we'll taxi to stand. What stand was it? 3 or something? I don't know, I don't remember. 3-2, yeah. 3-2 is right over there. Okay. Good. Oh no. Negative 800 feet per minute is fine. And next we need to be 200 knots. So let's begin slowing down to 200. We could actually go straight for flaps 1 speed. And then 187 knots. Alrighty, we can proceed with the approach checklist. Let's go start, which is continuous and speed brake hard. Already, why not? Okay. Approach checklist. Altimeters checked.
Malaga traffic Scandinavian to 5.
Localizer frequency on both sides set, and localizer course set. Okay, so we'll continue later. Let's go negative 500 feet per minute because we're quite low. And 3600 is the missed approach.
2500.
Checked. Yep, definitely a little bit low. I'll go for 187 knots, so speed check flaps 2. Yep, that's actually perfect. We never use flaps 2, but flaps 2 just is good enough. I think the airport in sight. I think that's the airport. Alright, and we gotta contact ATC when established. Localizer established and runway 09er. Yep. Let's contact. Seville Tower, good afternoon, Ryanair 24 Mike, localizer established runway 09er.
Ryanair 24 Mike, welcome to Sevilla. Runway 09er, QNA 101 niner, wind 100 degrees, 4 now, clear to land, runway 0 niner.
Frequency change, links 2215.
Winds copied, clear to land, runway 09er, Ryanair 24 Mike. Okay. Let's go gear down 15.
Links 2215. Con monitor Unicon 122.8.
Alright, flaps 30 set. And landing flap set, glide slope capture. And let's continue. Approach checklist. Approach mode, armed, glide slope alive, gear down 15, speed brake armed, start switch is continuous, landing flaps set, approach checklist complete, landing checklist missed, approach altitude set, turn off lights on, landing gear down 3 greens, autopilot on and auto thrust on, landing checklist complete. We'll go, what is it, 3 knots, so +2 correction. And we will request stand 3-2. So I'll have my pen ready. Where's my pen? I appear to have lost my pen. Okay, this is something not that I don't want to be. Oh, there we go. My pen's here. Right. Anyways, let's land, guys. Enjoy this landing into Sevilla.
1,000.
Checked. My controls.
+100.
Checked.
Minimums.
Continue.
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Speed brake up. Reversers. Onward free. 80 knots. Manual braking.
Thank you for flying Ryanair. Last year, over 90% of our flights arrived on time. We hope you enjoyed yours.
Ryanair 24 Mike vacated runway. Can we request stand 3-2?
Ryanair Mike, taxi by Golf 8, stand 2-2.
2-2. Okay. I'll just ask. Could you please say again for Ryanair 24 Mike? Thank you.
Please take care when opening up overhead lockers. As items of your hand luggage may become dislodged during the flight, fall out and cause injury. For any passengers that do smoke, we would ask you to refrain from doing so until you have reached a well-designated smoking area while outside the terminal building. But finally, on behalf of the captain, first officer, myself and the rest of your onboard crew, we would like to thank you for choosing Ryanair, wishing you all a safe journey.
Could you please repeat taxi instructions for Ryanair 24 Mike?
Ryanair Mike, taxi by Golf 8, stand 2-2.
Okay, he wants us to go to 2-2. Yeah, we can, I think, do that. Taxi Golf 8 to stand 2-2, Ryanair 24 Mike. Okay. Start the APU. We don't need the turn off lights. So Golf 8. Okay. Where the hell is 2-2? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, okay. Go straight, then left on Golf 6. Right, and this time we can continue with the after landing checklist. After landing checklist, transponder off, flaps retracted, no lights. Speed brake down, no lights. Landing lights off, strobe lights off. Taxi lights on. Cabin lights on. Anti-ice not required. Okay, I think this is where we turn, right? Yeah. Continuing. APU start. Probe heat. That's supposed to be off. Start switches off. Auto brake off. Turn off lights off, and APU generators on. That's the after landing checklist complete. And stand 2-2. Right, we can shut down engine number 2. Oh, and forgot taxi lights off. Alright, stop, there we go. Park brake set, engines off.
Ryanair, low fares,
Anti-collision
made
off.
simple.
Alright. Sevilla Tower, Ryanair 24, Mike on blocks. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Ryanair, my contact with monitor with Unicom 122.8. See you soon.
122.8. See you soon. Thank you very much. Alright, we can now continue with all the checklists. So quick. Bam, 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 bam. Again, flew with the service interphone on whole flight. Alright, chocks, ground power, extend air steers. There we go. Alright, shutdown checklist. Park brake set, control levers cut off. Ground contact established. Ground operations requested. Passenger signs off, and release the cabin crew as well. APU bleed air on. Anti-collision light off. Fuel pumps off. Left aft fuel pump on. Anti-ice off. Hydraulic pumps off. Isolation valve open. Flight directors off. Electrical power established. Exterior lights not required. Doors open. Now secure checklist. IRS selectors off. APU off. L aft fuel pump off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Cabin lights off. Exterior lights off. Standby power off. And battery off. Alright guys, so that was the flight into Seville. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. Bye bye.